Ethiopian government is considering making a big decision about Eritrea. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. A few days ago in a live chat, I disclosed that Ethiopian government is working on a plan. Plan is about how to gain access to sea through Eritrea. I did not share details of that plan. I said that maybe within the next 6 months we'll see results, or the Ethiopian government hopes that it will start seeing the results of the new plan in the next 6 months. I did not share the contents of the plan because I always give commitment to my sources about which part of the information I'll share, which part I won't. I never disclose identities of my sources. Not a single source of my views in news has been disclosed so far. The decision which Ethiopian government is considering about Eritrea is not part of the plan which I mentioned. This decision will be taken or could be taken if this plan which Ethiopian government is working on fails. If it does not produce any results, this plan which is being implemented, then in the next phase, this decision could be made. Which decision? Is it doable? Is there consensus within the government quarters about this decision? Well, let me elaborate. It seems that Ethiopian government is bent on forcing Eritrea to give sea access to Ethiopia, no matter what the cost is, no matter what the consequences could be. The government of Ethiopia, some hawks in the government were part of the strategy making about access to sea. They are saying that if Ethiopian recognition of Eritrea has to be withdrawn, Ethiopia should not hesitate. When Eritrea became an independent country, Ethiopia recognized it as an independent country. The two countries formed diplomatic relations. Relations remained cut off too, but they have their embassies in each other's countries. They recognize each other as countries. National Movement of Amhara 48 hours ago issued a statement. Nama party. This party is an ally of the Ethiopian government of PM Abiy. It is led by Balate Mola. The party is facing the worst internal divisions. One faction of the party is disagreeing with the main party leaders. Dasalan Chene is leading a splinter faction, and he has announced to form a new party. Christian Tredal is in prison. Balate Mola, the president of the party, has got himself elected through a party congress, which is being rejected by Dasalan Chene. And now a party of Balate Mola now expects to get recognition from NEBE, National Election Board of Ethiopia, controlled by the government. Nama issued a statement 2 days ago questioning recognition of Eritrea by Ethiopia. Nama's rejection of Eritrean recognition as a country is being opposed by those who support Eritrea in the Amhara region, and you're seeing criticism against Nama party by profane sources. Others, they say that Nama is basically a proxy of the Ethiopian Prosperity Party. It wants to actually create divisions in the Amhara region. It wants to form a pro-PP group in the Amhara region. Nama spoke about recognition of Eritrea as it spoke about non-recognition of Eritrea as a country to get support from the federal government to appease the federal government, and it spoke after consultations with the Ethiopian Prosperity Party led government. More is to come. This statement and some other developments indicate that Ethiopia could withdraw its recognition of Eritrea at a later stage in the ongoing Eritrea-Ethiopia tensions. As I said earlier, now Ethiopian government is working on a 6-month plan, which could be extended to 12 months too. But if this plan fails, then we could see Ethiopia withdraw recognition of Eritrea as a country. What would it mean? And is it legally possible? Yes, legally possible. A country can anytime withdraw recognition of another country. Generally, such decisions are political decisions, but the countries which withdraw recognition of other countries, they cite violations of international law, war crimes, other issues. They would say that since these violations have been committed or violations were committed in the past, that is why we are withdrawing our recognition of that particular country. So legally, it's possible. And legally, there are two types of withdrawal of recognitions: to practical, full withdrawal of recognition, and a symbolic one too. What will Ethiopia do? Which type will it go for? That remains to be seen. And for that, I think Ethiopian government will have to have the backing of the parliament to maybe some amendment in constitution to, which can easily be done, keeping in view that the Prosperity Party is the leading party in Ethiopia. It is in majority. It can easily uh, pass any legislation, any amendment. It has over 2/3 majority in the parliament too. So it does not any allies. So stamp of the parliament is no issue for the ruling party, for the government in Ethiopia. Anytime it can get the stamp of the parliament, it can make amendments to the constitution too. Once Ethiopia withdraws recognition of Eritrea, it means that all bilateral agreements will cease to exist, or Ethiopia would say that it's not committed to any agreement because agreement was between two states. I don't think there are any trade agreements between two sides. The diplomatic relations will be cut off. Embassies will stop functioning. And there'll be other ramifications, implications of this withdrawal of recognition. Other ramifications will also arise. But again, this decision is being considered. Hawks in the government, Ethiopian government, are proposing that if Eritrea does not give in, if it does not agree to talk to Ethiopia, if it does not give sea access to Ethiopia, then this option should also be considered. This is what I have learned. Now, I'll share my analysis with you in coming videos, hopefully in a live chat or in some detailed video. I'll explain myself and I'll try to analyze this likely decision by the Ethiopian government, which won't be made in coming days or weeks. It's part of long-term strategy which the Ethiopian government officials are making to corner Eritrea. Thank you for watching.